not to despair, but to have a little lift.
Return to joy.
To return to joy. We're in
Add
the
a
book
little.
of Deuteronomy,
A
which is
little.
kind of an opportunity to tell the story a different way. That's what Deuteronomy is, this kind of second telling, second receiving
You got that right,
of
sister.
the story. And, we've been doing it along with this wonderful text, Mesilat Yesharim, The Path of the Just by Moshe Chaim Luzzatto, who was an Italian Jew who, the son of a rabbi who really, um, you can feel in his writing a lot of humility, just a lot of desire to be part of the solution and not be part of the problem. I think he saw a lot of challenge around him. The other text we're using is Jim's latest book, Vigil.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll start with a reading from Vigil.
I'm going to read a piece, positive piece, that I wrote in the voice. Walt Whitman. We did an opening, a reading at a wonderful bookstore in our town last Sunday. Dunaway Books. I urge you all to go there and touch Walt Whitman's 5th edition, Leaves of Grass, 1871, and other valuables that they have there. It's a beautiful bookstore. Sometimes some of the poems are occupations of the skin. I can write in somebody's voice. I can communicate with someone. This one is in Whitman's voice, Walt Whitman's voice. It's called Walt Whitman Prays for Our Country. I sing you, celebrate what you have made, that there is not a blade of grass that does not now mourn this descent on the arc toward dissolution. The stores are full of goods, and more goods are intoxicating. Resist. There is no substance, though we are in love with it. Go to the river and be naked, undisguised. Be mad, recovering your sanity. The smoke of your breath, beating of your heart is hope. Have you forgotten to read? The falsifiers will bring you to ends. There was never more beginning than now. Procreating urge of the world, always lifting up, and the soul is sweet and proof we are better.
Nice. We are better. Oof. So, back to the path of the just. That for I know we've kind of gone on to zealousness,
Yeah.
passion, but I'm keep getting drawn back to the first step, which is watchfulness and just attentiveness. That's the first step on this path to becoming the best person you could be. And just worth noting, what are the 3 factors that lessen and impede watchfulness or being as attentive as one can be? And it's interesting, as we're in this moment, if you have a preoccupation with worldly affairs and only that, it's going to be an impediment to being truly watchful. Can't overdo it. So the first is preoccupation with worldly affairs. The second is frivolity and levity. There's a place for joy, but you can be too light. You can be too goofy.
Man, that is so true.
Don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
You can make and
I
you'll
check
miss.
myself all the time.
Yeah, there's a lot of
It's
sarcasm.
Yeah.
Making jokes about things that shouldn't be. Really shouldn't be making jokes.
Go
about.
deep. It's the time to go deep.
This is a time to go deep. So the second is
And
frivolity and levity.
You insult your listener.
Yes, you do.
When you're too lightweight.
Oh my gosh. We see that in the synagogue all the time.
People can handle more.
I think
Give more.
So.
Go deeper.
Yeah, I mean, people can go to stand-up shows,
Now's the time.
right? They don't need that in the synagogue, I think. And then the third, the Society of Evil Companions. Be careful who you hang out with. Be
Yeah.
careful who your companions are, because they can mislead you and draw you down. So those are some of the hindrances.
That's good, the Ramchal.
Impediments to watchfulness.
I want
And
to
then
mention out loud that we're quoting the Ramchal here,
Right, Ramchal.
in case he's listening.
Yeah, Mesilat Yesharim by Moshe Chaim Usato.
We're honoring him
Path of the
in our
Just.
intentions. All our beloved ancestors who sit at the throne of glory.
And this book is really accessible, and it's translated into English. And he names those things, but he also tells us how to do that.
He does.
How to avoid
It's
those
a guidebook.
3 things. It really is a guidebook. So
One
continue
time.
tomorrow. All right.
Hodu.
So this is our path. We've really been tied to this. Name your gratitude.
Kiru.
Say it out loud.
Shiru.
Sing it. Swing it.
Sichu.
Then talk about it. Gotta make time to talk.
Hit hallelujah.
You might find your way to praise what's holy, and then find yourself in the story. Use your mind. This is about you. It's about us.
Zichru.
And then we will remember.
Ki zachar et devar kodsho.
There were times that we remembered.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Times that we dared to say hallelujah.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. We'll be back tomorrow on the countdown. 100 days we started. We're getting closer.